Hello, hello, hello. Is anyone out there? Oh my god, what is this? An unannounced gaming stream. My goodness. Have mercy on my soul. Let me just make sure we're live and all this is working. Wow, professional stream. Wow, very professional. Just seen it now. Looks great. Copying it. I'm gonna let people know that this is happening. And then we can play some games. Yes, because that's what responsible adults in my age do. On a Tuesday, I believe it is. let me post this here, okay? Hold on. Bear with me. I doubt anyone finds out that this exists before I post it on our Discord, which is right here. Right. Hey, Fabius M is already here. That's good. I'm glad you are, because you're the only one who cares. No, that's not true. There's a few people I also can think of. Celtic Queen, right? Celtic Queen keeps saying, please, Monkey, do a membership on this channel so I can become a member. But I feel too ashamed. Okay, I feel too ashamed to put a membership on here because I'm not doing enough content, you know, on here to justify a membership fee, even if it's just $1 a year. So, but let me post this on the Discord, and so a few people know that this is happening. Blakey, good to see you, my friend. I hope you're well. Putting this here, putting that there. Oh shit, now I've deleted my message. God, I'm so professional. I'm glad you guys couldn't see this. Here we go. Posting this here. We're about to start, okay? Just bear with me a brief second. I'm working, so we'll be in and out. All good. No, I should be working too, but I will be working again next week. But this week, it looks like I'm off. Even have some people like, how about Thursday? Can you do Thursday? Like, how about a week off? Apparently, that's not a thing. But let's see. Maybe I can pull a week off. So you can see I uploaded the video already today. Yes. Monkey doing God's work, okay? That's what I do. I'm going to create this post right here. Sorry, guys. We're almost there. Click this one. Resident Evil 9 is amazing. I do hear amazing things. Yes. People are talking about it. It looks so good. And people are like, look, it looks even better than Red Dead Redemption 2. And it's like, that's a completely different game. You cannot even compare it. Some of this stuff is silly. Obviously, you always have to keep in mind also that there's this hype wave that's happening right now, right? Where everyone kind of wants this to be the new game and everyone's hyped. But I hear very good things. I mean, it even got better views ratings, I think, on what platform? Was it on Metacritic or something? It had a higher rating than Clair Obscur. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Metacritic. That post. Probably not. Anyway, okay, we are playing some video games, okay? We're getting to this, but before we do this, I wanted to share the Ubisoft Publisher Sale with you guys. This is on Steam, okay? Go on Steam to the Ubisoft Publisher Sale. Up to 90% off, and I was like, okay, yeah, 90% off, that sounds good. You know, smash like, by the way, if you like 90% off on things. So I was like, you know, maybe I can snatch something up. And I like how in the background here they have all these old arcade machines. Look, the Division 2, Riders Republic, For Honor. They're like, look, we're gamers over here, bro. We're Ubisoft, we're gamers. Okay, on the other side, got Rainbow Six Siege. It's a gaming company, okay? No, we're not bankrupt. We're still here. We're just doing a sale. Division 2 for 3 is a good deal. Okay, let's check this out. So I'm opening the sale, and I was scrolling down. The Crew Motorfest, I'm not excited about. Division, I already have. To be honest, I got this for free from the Epic Store at some point. There was a day where they gave it away for free. I snatched it, played it over there. So I don't need to buy it anymore. But you're right. $2.24 is what they charge here in the UK, right? For the games. £2.24. That is a good deal. That is a good deal. Original Division, actually more expensive, ironically, than the Division 2. Is this some special edition or something? Like a remaster edition? It's just 20 cents, but it is more expensive. For Honor, I don't think anyone in the world wants to play this game anymore. There's probably 2 or 3 guys battling every day. But that's it. Benjaminium, good to see you. We're just going through the Ubisoft sale before we jump into a game or something, play a bit. Just hanging out, we're chilling, okay? Smash like for the chill. Far Cry Primal, I never played Far Cry Primal, but to be honest, unless they do something severe with the formula, I'm just so bored. I don't want to play a Far Cry game anymore. The last one was already so boring, dude. I couldn't finish it. Assassin's Creed Shadows, yeah, probably not bad, but just another Assassin's Creed. Like all these Assassin's Creeds you can play here. Again, they're not terrible games, but they're essentially the same game in a different setting, you know? And I'm like, yeah, I've played it like 6 times now, 7 times. You know, it was still fun when Black Flag was a thing, but at this point, I'm not riding the Assassin's Creed train anymore. It is just like Far Cry. Reinvent it. Do something different with it. I don't know, make it more like a Hitman game or something. Do something different with it. Take it into a different direction. Be a bit brave. Don't sell me the same thing over and over again. So, wasn't... Far Cry Primal is surprisingly fun. Fair enough. Black Flag remake will release eventually. The tears running down his cheek, Fabius M. It will come. He's like hooked up to giant containers full of copium. It's gonna be okay. It will come. No, I think it will come. It will come. It's an easy win. Every time they put it into question whether it will come out, people are extremely hyped. And they're like, no, it has to come out, just like you. So it's an easy win. Let's do it. So Rainbow Six Siege, I don't know. I don't want to play this game. Extraction is shocking that it still exists. Then there are a few classics. Rainbow Six Vegas 2. Rainbow Six 3. I played Vegas 2. That was actually fun. But I mean, that's a 20-year-old game or something. Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, sure, why not? But sounds like another Far Cry game to me somehow. It looks pretty, but to be honest, graphical blenders, I don't need to play a game that's super boring and repetitive and silly just for graphical blenders. Everything I see in this trailer here, I've seen before. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen it in other fantasy games. There's nothing here where I'm like, wow. Outlaws is now on Game Pass, so I don't need to buy it. And I don't even want to play it. It's for free on Game Pass. I have a Game Pass subscription. I don't even play it. Like, not even for free, you know? That's how far we've come. Here's an open world Star Wars game. Not even playing it for free. And that's kind of it. A few Ghost Recon games down here. This game sucked balls, man. Far Cry 6, I hated that game. Played maybe 6, 7, 8 hours of it. It was it's just silly. So there's nothing here. It is incredible how many games are listed here, yet I have this sensation people get when they watch streaming services. They're like, there's everything here, and I don't know what to watch. And I actually don't want to watch any of these things, if I'm honest. So yeah, there you go. It's the Ubisoft sale. It's on fire, guys. Hype. I'm very hyped about it, as you can tell. Assassin's Creed has a big copy-paste problem. Taking risk is not their top priority. Yeah, no, for none of the Ubisoft games, right? Like, Ubisoft in itself is completely risk-adverse. They don't like risk. They want to play everything safe. Why do people not buy it? They bought the last game. Why don't they buy this game? Or the game after that? It's the same game. Why don't you buy it? That's the problem. It's the same game. Anyway, they're trying. They're trying. Whee! Morning. Syntax Error has arrived. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. I'm drinking actually nothing. I had some water in this cup that I was drinking. So I might need to go fill this up. And then we'll play some Call of Duty. I'm grinding camos. And I have to give this to Blakey the Business Biz. He was the guy, basically, who introduced me to, like, camo grinding. Just recently with the previous one. Was it Modern Warfare 6? Anyway, the one... No, it was another Black Ops as well, right? The last 2 games, I grinded golden camos. And I've already now grinded, like, 4 assault rifles to gold. I think I'm on the 5th one now. And if I get 6, then I can get a diamond camo. Which looks really shit, actually. It looks terrible. I don't know why I want it. Probably not going to use it. But, yeah, so we're grinding some camos. What better thing do we have to do? Anyway, let me grab some water. And then we'll get started. Okay, play some games. I also have, let me see what other games we have. I can play other games if you guys want. We've got a lot of games installed. Maybe I give you a quick rundown before I go. So, what do I have installed? So, we have, here's a little overview. Alan Wake 2, which I still have to finish. Yes, it sits there as a reminder of me being disappointing. Among Us, Battlefield 6, Call of Duty, Command & Conquer. Okay, classic. Cyberpunk 2077. I started a new run, but didn't really get into it. Fortnite, Forza Motorsport, GTA 5, It Takes Two, Lego Star Wars, Minecraft. I play these with the kids. Sherlock Holmes game. Skate. I've got Skate. Okay, we could do some grinds. And then I've got Jedi Survivor, which I'm probably half, maybe a bit more way through, 2/3 through. Stick Fight and Watch Dogs Legion. Okay, I have a few more in Steam and stuff, but I think this should be enough. I'll leave it on screen actually, so you guys, if you have an interest in any of these games, let me know, okay? I'll play them with you. I have not played COD in a long time. The camo grind is fun to do. Yeah, it is kind of fun. It is. It gives you a bit of a purpose, you know. Like ever grinding team deathmatch games. Battlefield 6 better than Call of Duty. Okay, then we're gonna discuss this when I'm back. This is an outrageous claim. Let me just grab some water. Okay, give me 2 minutes. I'll pee as well. Let me see where we at. Got to turn the volume down a little bit. Cool. All right, let's go. Actually, so any suggestions there? Battlefield 6, I guess. XD, fair enough. Oh shit, you know what? I need to change a little animation there in the corner. Which one is that? This one? No. Because I do have... There it is. The Monkey Games animation. It's a Monkey Game streams. It's not a TSM stream. It's crazy. So Battlefield 6. The thing is, I can play Battlefield 6 if you guys want. I just think you're not gonna enjoy it very much because I suck at that game. I can't read it. I walk around. I die. I don't know from where. I don't spot people in windows and stuff because it's very hard to read. I enjoyed Cyberpunk. Was going to start a new run on my PS5 Pro the other day and it crashed after 30 minutes. No. I thought they fixed it by now, right? I thought they fixed it. Cyberpunk, that is. Cyberpunk, incredible. And best DLCs ever. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's CD Projekt Red. Known for their great DLCs, right? Let's be honest. Alright, I'm gonna start up a little bit of Call of Duty, yeah? If you guys don't mind. Don't judge me. We're gonna keep it casual. I'm gonna keep talking, obviously, anyway. We listen to some music. But you guys can throw me things. We can talk about war zones and stuff, you know, everything that's going on. Or it's Monkey Games. Everything's allowed over here. There are no rules. I have no management in my neck that tries to limit my freedom of speech. Yeah, I mean, I played probably now the first 3-4 hours again of Cyberpunk, and I'm like, you know, I'm sorry. It is a great game, of course. But it didn't grab me by the balls as much. On the other hand, I've started playing Batman Arkham Knight again on Steam Deck, where it runs incredibly well. It runs perfectly smooth on Steam Deck. It was great on my holiday. And that game, that is such a good game. That really sucked me back in. The story, the characters, it's really well done. It's well written. But, you know, I don't want to shit on Cyberpunk. It is an achievement. It's a crazy achievement. Cyberpunk, that is. I'll restart the game, of course. Call of Duty wants a bunch of restarts before it does anything. AK is the best in the 3, in my view. Wait a second. That's just not loading. Oh, Arkham Knight the best. Oh, now I get what you mean with AK. Yeah, probably. For a long time, I thought it's Arkham City. But I think I changed my mind on that. You're right. I think Arkham Knight is the better game. Make sure I capture the right game here. It's a professional stream, you know how this is. Let's see if that works. But it's been great. Like, I've played... How long did I play? 20 hours? 15 hours maybe on my holiday. Great. Really good fun. And I remembered nothing. I don't remember who the Arkham Knight is. I can be surprised all over again. Don't spoil it now. Can someone please ban Doga Rux? I don't want to have him here. Is this a video game related stream? I mean, yeah. I can't tolerate behavior like this. He doesn't even, oh, I need to preload shaders. Great. Well done, Call of Duty. Good timing. So we're gonna do that. Still one of the best looking games. Most Batman I've ever felt. That's true. It does really tick that box. It really does tick that box. How can you not be playing the new Instant Classic Marathon? Because it's not live anymore. I would play it. I have played it. I can share my opinions on it with you. But it's not live anymore. It was just a server test, right? And then soon the game costs money. They want money for it. Yeah, Marathon is an interesting one. I know it's easy to hate, right? It's the guy that everyone hates on right now, just like Doga Rux always is. So it's easy to hate even more. I can see there's something in Marathon that could potentially attract an audience. I don't think it's going to be huge, right? It's not going to be the next Overwatch or whatever. But I mean, it's different. I'm not comparing it to Overwatch. I'm just saying in terms of popularity. But I can see it forming a community. Did you guys see the update that actually now it's been the third or second most sold game in this month? After the server test concluded, sales actually went somewhat up, at least in the statistics. And now it's second in sales, followed only by... Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so I don't lie to you guys. I saw it just before I went live. You know, this is a show that's on the edge of time. You know, we're riding the train of time in a good way. Wait, I don't know where that went. So, let me see. Marathon sales. It's got to be there somewhere, right? Let's check this out. Oh no, that was the climb. Marathon top 5 sales. It's here top 5, but it was higher. I saw someone posting. It was in the top 2. Here it's top 3, okay? See that? Oops. Marathon, top 3 in the 100 sales games, I think by revenue, whatever, on Steam, globally. So game is selling like crazy, bro. Okay, the game is selling like crazy. It's like hotcakes. People have come around on it. They love the game. They're like, Bungie is back, baby. Nobody has said that ever about this game. But there's, you know, some people that are clearly paid to promote it. I think it's just a thing that people want to hate because it looks the way it does and it doesn't look good. Okay, it's like... I'm somewhat of a bitch for these kinds of designs, right? I like extreme design and I did like the world that they're making. Like, it's a bold design decision. The interface is absolutely terrible, like the UI. But I do appreciate the uniqueness of the visual style. Okay, I do appreciate it as someone who kind of works in this field. You know what I'm saying? At least it's a little bit different eye candy. Look, number 2 in sales and rising, they say. So anyway, people love Marathon. That's the conclusion. I played Destiny for 5,000 hours, says Blakester. Still loading the shaders. And I was thinking the same, Doga Rux, but for me, the game has no soul. The extraction shooter genre is just not my bag. I think the hate has died down a lot. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It feels like that. I thought it would be up your alley since this was vaguely similar to Destiny. And it's different from Destiny, though. It has quite strong, at least in the end of this demo, they had quite strong PvP elements. where you constantly encounter others. It's like a battle royale. Oh, there's a team dead. Because they are leveled up to, you know, they are. So this is something that really pissed me off about Marathon. There was a big difference between leveling up. Like if you had your character level up, you had really good guns you go to battle with, and like certain armor pieces that just max out your armor. Dude, you're gonna be in a significant advantage over someone who just spawned with like a factory sponsored kit, as they call it, where you get a standard gun and no armor. The bare minimum. So there seemed to really be like an OP issue where the other players are like just massively overpowered with high-end guns that are modified and armor to the brim. So I didn't like that. It didn't feel balanced. I did like the world though. I'm not gonna lie. I was a bitch for the world. The big graphics, the big typography, the neon colors. I wouldn't want to play it all the time, but every now and then my eye appreciates that. Because it is so different, and I do respect the boldness of the design. Whether you like it or hate it, it is bold, and boldness needs to be respected. Here's my theory. I think this game is going to come out, and then it's going to go free to play within 10 months, probably. That's my time frame I'm giving it. And then I might go back and play it a little bit, because by then they're also going to have more content. You know, there's going to be more stuff out there. All right, let's take a look, mate. We're gonna mow some enemies down, because that's what we do. That's how we roll. What do I do? How does this game work again? I'm joking. I'm a professional. You guys know how good I am in this game. It's incredible. So you can hop in. I mean, Blake's the Blakey Blakes. By all means, you can. It's an open lobby. We're friends already. Can hop in, play some Call of Duty. And I don't know how long. I might just play 2 or 3 rounds and then switch it off, because it pisses me off. Okay. I get the sense that you might check it out again when the gameplay has been more refined and there's more content. Yeah, I agree with Dogarux there, actually. I think once the game has been more refined, it will become a different beast, and there will be an audience for it. That's my point. It's not as bad as people make it out to be. It really is not. The gunplay is solid. The guns feel really good. The gameplay, okay, it's slow, but it's a tactical decisions. I had like good moments because the gameplay is slow. When you go into a building with the 3 gang, you know, like a 3-people gang. It's not like Call of Duty, like boop, 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 everyone rushes around. Like you go in, the other guy comes from left, you see him shoot someone. It becomes a bit more cinematic, if that makes sense. Because it's slower, right? You can hate that, of course, but there are positives to it as well. Look, you just have to understand how the freaking games industry works in the past few years. If there's a new thing, they're gonna hate on it. Unless everyone loves it, unless it's the underdog like Clair Obscur, then everyone loses their mind over it. But it's like video games, and the video game industry is very much like a herd mechanic. It functions in herds. Certain, and more than others, more than other fields, right? More than fashion or other sectors where you also have decision makers. But in games, you have a few decision makers, and if they ring the bell a certain way, then thousands of people will follow and fall into place and agree on that. And I think that's a bit what happened with Marathon. It's not as bad. Everyone's got to chill their base down, okay? So I'm currently grinding this weapon here, which is an assault rifle, but it is kind of on the brink to an SMG. So it doesn't have the super far range you get with some heavier assault rifles. It's like a light assault rifle, if you know what I mean. So let's see if we can get it. Ah, he's kneeling down. God damn it. Killed me. That old trick, that old chestnut. I think it will do well and won't go free to play. Jesus Christ, look at that. Dogarux Diploma dares to contradict my opinion, my well-informed and well-founded opinion, I might say. Unbelievable that you dare to do this. With other people, I would bet, but I'm just gonna put like a hit on your head out now, bro. That's too much. You can't disagree with me like this. It might do well. I just can't really imagine how that would be possible. You know what I mean? Because there are other extraction shooters. I mean, maybe it falls when it comes out into some kind of gap where people really have enough of games like Ark Raiders. Uh-oh, just threw a bad nade there. And people are really sick of it. Then maybe I can see it. Oh, hello, hello. Oh, shit. From behind. Okay. If you know what I mean. So, yeah, let's see. It remains to be seen. To be honest, I don't want the game to fail. I don't want Marathon to fail. The question is like how much of a base do they need for it to be... Oh, shit. From the other side. To be successful, right? We've seen it with other games. Like, for example, we've seen it with Skate. That game came out free to play, big EA game. Very anticipated, right? People really wanted to play it. Now it has very low player numbers and they just laid off huge parts of the development team. Which is also stupid because then you don't have content and then you have less and less players. But anyway, so you see these cuts being made left and right. I saw tweets of people saying this is going to be the last year of Bungie. You know, Bungie is basically done. I can't see how Bungie comes back from this. Which is a fair point. I mean, the game is not even out, right? But let's see. I mean, the voices are really not good, man. Ooh, she's got blown up there. Voices are not good, like out there in the public eye about Marathon. But the Nasdaq's over 50,000, so that's what really matters. Yeah, those are the things we should be focusing on. I completely agree with you there. Can we please focus on the Nasdaq above everything? That's how it works. Things in the real world, you know. Wait, I have a cool local radar. Oh, here he is. Boom, I radared you, bro. You got radared. See that? There's another one that I'm radaring. There he is. Boom, using the radar like a pro because I'm a pro in this game. Nothing can stop me. I'm somewhat of a force. Oh, I saw him here. He was here. Right here. Where's he at? There he is. Boom. See, I'm just grinding through these people. It's no problem, as if they're not there even. Just like, you know, I wonder why I'm not more popular of a gamer, because I'm so good. Just such a pro gamer. It's crazy. By the way, Highguard is standing at or below 200 active players. This shit is shutting down the next 4 months. So, who produced this? Who's like the studio, the money behind this Highguard thing? Wasn't this like a... Didn't you say that was like a fairly small studio or something? I think you mentioned that at some point. Indie title. Yeah, but it's just disappeared, man. Too many games. People... There are too many games and people only play very few. That's right. You have so many huge bubbles of gamers and they all play Call of Duty or they all play, you know, 1 or 2 games. GTA Online. But yeah, Highguard, I don't... You know, look, is this like a game that requires multiplayer? Do you need that? Or can you just leave it online as like a single player experience for people? Because why not? Yeah, small studio composed of X, Titanfall, Apex Legends dev. Ah, the pain, bro. Oh, the pain. You see what I mean? That hurts me so much in a way. Because you can see there was a dream. You can see there was a vision. Right, here was a small group of people that worked in the corporate world and they're like, well, this sucks, dude. I don't want to... Woo! Hot swap there. See that with the pistol? They are working for these huge studios, Respawn and whatnot. I mean, sure, it's cool to work for Respawn. It's cool to work on Apex and Titanfall. And, like, it's cool, man. Vince Zampella was still alive. Rest in peace, Vince Zampella. But, so, they come from this and they're like, oh, we're going to do our own thing. Damn, I just got hit by that train. And they start their own studio, right? They come up with their own ideas. They're like, we're going to do everything better without these corporate shills in our necks. So they try to their best, and then it falls. It fails like that. They get the Jeff Keighley shout-out, right? They get the Keighley shout-out. And now it was nothing. And it's years and years of work. And, you know, people have this on their CVs, which is not good. Hit the like button. I've only been playing Animal Crossing, lol, says Jessica Paquette. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jessica. Yeah, please smash the like button. I bet even Dogarux, right? He didn't even smash like. He's like, yeah, fuck that guy. Not doing it, you know. It's like free entertainment I'm offering here. Premium entertainment. And he's not even smashing the like button. It's what can I say? What can I say? But Animal Crossing is a good game too. It's fun. I only played very little of it though. I don't own a Switch, so... You know, why you know play Thumper? Yeah, he's like disliked it because I don't play Thumper. Which is basically like a... I don't know, like a weird... what's the word? Seizure-inducing experience. You know, it's like a very weird, fast Gen Z game that people and kids like Dogarux play because their brain needs to be overstimulated at all times, right? It needs to run Everything needs to run at 400 miles per hour. Yet, you don't want to require real skill. You just want to grind through a tunnel that looks flashy and move left and right sometimes, you know, like these train running games. So, that's Doga Rux basically. I'm not like this. I'm a sophisticated, seasoned gamer. I play games like Call of Duty, you know, and come in with the 1.5 KD every round. That's what I do. What can I say? You know, definitely premium. You see, it's premium entertainment. Jessica gets it. Jessica gets it. It is. There he is, motherfucker. I'm also obviously talking while I'm gaming, so that sacrifices slightly on my skills. Okay, slightly, but not a lot. China #1. Yeah, fair enough. My wife keeps telling me I should start streaming on TikTok as well, because Chinese streamers do this, right? You see this sometimes. It's funny. You go to Chinatown in London, and there are like some Chinese or, I don't know, Korean, what do I know, right? Streamers. And they stand there with 3 phones. They have 3 phones that are hooked up to 3 batteries. And all these idiots fall into this stupid train, man. What's wrong with them? That was 2 guys dying from the train. Do not stream on TikTok. Fuck that. But there is a big audience, though. There is a big audience. And so but the idea is a bit silly because I can't share my screen. Because I would need to put a phone up and then stream on that phone like a separate device. So my microphone also wouldn't work. I did think about it because what do I lose, right? I just make a TikTok account and let a phone run on the side as well. And let's see, a month later, 2 months, maybe there are some followers on the TikTok account. Idiot, he peeked out of his head. Like a complete moron, mate. A freaking moron, that's right. Look, this guy too, losers. It's all these losers. Not like me, a 43-year-old man playing video games at home on stream at 2:15 in the afternoon. Okay, on a weekday. It's professionalism. It's a professional streamer. That's why I can do this. You can't. Well, maybe I'll stream one day on TikTok. Let's see. I'll figure it out. Very professional. I can get the best shots here. Best shot of the game. Wait, why can I? Yeah, anyway, there you have it. Why should I not stream on TikTok, Dogal Rex? What would be your argument there? Can't see it. No thumper, no like. You see how hard he is. How hard he is on the work that I do here. It's unbelievable. The disrespect, you know. The disrespect also for age. For age and maturity. What can I say? You can't choose your audience, you know. When it comes to Doga Rux. Can't choose it. Gotta work with what you have. I'm gonna go crazy here now and activate a double XP token. 15 minutes, okay? Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep playing this for 15 minutes. So we get some double weapon XP and hopefully level up this weapon slightly faster. Let me see, I probably unlocked a few more attachments. Oh yeah, these ones, look. Yeah, that's good. That looks good. Can optimize the weapon a bit more. Long range barrel, that's better, yeah. Long range sounds good. The clip. Firepower. Handling. Handling, I prefer handling there. Rear grip, yeah, we can give it a nice rear grip. That boosts the handling as well. Unlock more stocks. This makes a huge difference, right? If you unlock all these attachments and fire mods, it really makes the guns much more handleable and like sharper, less recoil and so on. As opposed to YouTube, who are also on Adderall, but they are 16. That's true, it's the more mature generation. 16-year-olds are on Adderall. Those can watch my content, the others not. The other kids that are too young. Like, I mean, Doga Rux, should Doga Rux really watch this content? I don't know. I would argue he's probably a bit too young to, you know, just comprehend the depth of what's going on here. Back to work. Oh no, Jessica has to go back to work. It's fine. You gotta do the work, okay, Jessica? I appreciate it. I'm sure you left a like, and that's all that matters. Thank you. Thank you so much for dropping by. I know it's an unusual time. I just had a bit time before I gotta pick up the kids from school. So we'll stream an hour maybe, so you don't missing too much, but I appreciate you dropping by. It means a lot, Jessica. It does. Thank you. It's a small channel, you know. We're a small family channel here. And we have to even accept people like Dogarux in our midst because we can't choose. We can't choose on a small community like this. But then we have highlights like Jessica as well, who, you know, shine a light on the beauty of this community. Unlike Dogarux. But anyway, I don't want to go too deep on this. Don't want to make this whole stream about Dogarux. It's a stream about gaming skills. Okay. I'm the living... What? Living in, bro? What is that? Good luck with work. Yeah, she's gotta do the work, man. It's gotta be done. Clearly, I don't have to do work. I've done my work today. I've published a video. That's right. Published a video. Don't know if you saw it. Over on Monkey Games. Okay. My mail channel. My main channel, The Sneezing Monkey. You may have heard of it. That's where I published a new video. So my work here is done. Okay, I can lean back and enjoy the fruits of my labor. That's what I can. Let's go. Let's go. Let's push them. This is a weird map. I do like it. The design, right? Again, I love the whole Japanese city rooftop thing. But it has very, very weird walkways and angles, and it's a strange map. Let's go, bro. There you go. Yep. Now they wanna kill me. They're angry. I killed one of them. Where they at? There we are. There we are. It's behind me. I knew it. 360 no scope. Yeah, I can do that too. No problem. Super fast scopey. But I don't do scoping much. I do like bolt rifle gameplay, but there's no real good bolt rifle in this whole game, which pisses me off a little bit. Like in the previous Black Ops, the game just before this, you had the, I think it was called the Essex, was the gun. That was a great gun. Dude, I had so much fun with that gun. Damn, dude. It's like a bolt rifle. No scope, right? But one shot, you get them. One shot, chest or head, and they die. And you can just get so many kills, but you need to reload after every shot. So you shoot, you get the kill, and then you need to... Need to reload the gun and put it back. Living in is an old-timey way of saying fun to be around. Okay, fair enough. Look, old-timey way. You know, you're like 12 years old and you use terms of a 60-year-old top hat wearing, cigar smoking English gentleman. Stop doing this, Dogarux. You're not doing yourself any favors. Nobody likes a smartass. Nobody likes the pseudo-intellectual. Okay? Don't go there. Don't become what you hated. That's all I can say about that. Like, look at people like me, right? Like real gamers who are keeping it real for 42 years of my life. I'm 43, I just remembered. Many more years to come. Gilbert, hey! Oh shit! Oh no, God! Now I fell. Ah, see, I saw Gilbert in chat and fell into the void. Stumbled into it because I got distracted. Good to see you. Killing aside, that's a nice view on that rooftop. That's true. We can, let me see if I see you can get some, oh, they're coming. Get some Tokyo skyline there, right? It reminds me of, from the design a little bit, the older generation and Call of Duty heads will know about the map Kowloon. Kowloon, you were on top of this Hong Kong building, basically. And there was a big plane flying overhead and stuff. Kowloon, man, legendary. If you guys never heard about Kowloon Walled City, do yourself a favor and Google it. Even I did a video about it that got no views many years ago. Kowloon Walled City is an incredible story. It doesn't stand anymore, but it was an incredible story when it did. Let's go, Ombre. Ah, come on, man. Tanner, just like the old times. Tanner Campbell, oh yeah, right. I didn't see you. Good morning stream, that's it. Grab yourself a coffee. We can discuss the negative things in the world in a positive light. Speaking of that, wait, aren't you living in the Middle East? Dogarux? I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay, I'm just joking. I was just hoping to get the inside scoop, right? Get the phone line into the sand dunes, basically. Find out what's really going on in countries, places like Dubai. I am. Okay, I guess. But it's more Africa, you know, it doesn't count as the Middle East. You're not very close to Dubai. Dude, I swear to God, man. A week ago, I came back from my holiday, right? We had to stay over for 6 hours in Doha. So I spent 6 hours in Doha airport a week ago. And I flew past Dubai. I could see the Dubai palm tree outside the window from my plane on our way to Doha. And I was like, oh, look, there's Dubai. I even have photos on it on my on my camera. And a week later, they shut everything down and they have these attacks. I mean, now it seems like things are calming down a bit. At least from my little European perspective over here. But dude, I mean, that is crazy that I just slipped through this, you know. I slipped through that airport before they shut it down. Jack Covington, shoot! That's right, I'm just telling my heroic war stories here. That I almost got stuck in the Doha airport a week ago. If they would have decided to attack a week earlier. Oh god, too many! Attack earlier, then I would have been stuck there at least for a day or two, which would have really sucked, you know. Really sucked, would have messed with my plans. Good to see you, Jack, by the way. You could have prevented this war because Hexath would have launched if he knew the one and only Seizing Monkey Games was there. That's true. That is true. If I would just stream more on this channel, the whole war could have been prevented, man. We could have brought peace. It's so true, man. Well, we try. We try. Victory. Oh, don't show my KD. Let's quickly move on. Not showing the KD. But I was about to say something else. Butterfly effect, yeah. Multiple friends who are currently in bomb shelters, says Dogarux. So there you go. But at least they have bomb shelters, okay? Let's put it this way. People in Gaza did not have bomb shelters. They had tents. And still have them, by the way. I shouldn't speak in past tense there. Past tense. I know. I'm funny. I'm a funny guy. People say this all the time. Especially when it comes to Gaza and genocide. I'm just so funny. It's incredible. Speaking of Middle East stuff going on, I work in tech and an AWS, so Amazon cloud thing, data center we use was affected by the bombings. Pretty insane stuff, damn. So suddenly you get like less resources because one of the centers got bombed. I did hear that was it a data center? Some Amazon thing was bombed and hit. But I thought it was like a processing center or like a packaging center. Well, I don't know. You mean tents aren't bomb-proof? Yeah, I don't know about that. It's weird. I mean, if you sit in a bomb shelter, at least be happy you have a bomb shelter. I heard there are bomb shelters in Israel where only Israelis are allowed. It's like no other... You know, oh, you're not Israeli. You can't come here. Sorry. But you have space. No, you're not here. Not here. It's great stuff. It's great stuff currently happening, you know. Yeah, some may say that it's not the right moment to be sarcastic, Monkey. And they're probably right. It is what it is, okay? It's a stream. It's a Monkey Game stream. There are no boundaries. Everything is allowed. Okay. Well, anyway, I hope you guys are well. That's all that matters, okay? That my community is fine. No, I don't want to go too deep into all this stuff, but we can play another game. You guys can suggest other games for me to play. We can also play a pirate game. That's always fun. Where you are, like, what's it called? Sea of Thieves. Monkey Games is to gaming what MTV was to music in the 90s. That's true. That is great. Like, I put that on the box. I put that quote on the box. Because that describes it so perfectly. Like, the change we're bringing, it's huge. The impact we're having on this industry, wow. It's just like an octopus. The tentacles reach everywhere. You know, I'm predicting final moment of the next Game Awards next year, right? It's going to be Monkey Games. Jeff Keighley is going to give us the shout out. He's going to be like, and final moment for subscribe to Monkey Games, he's going to say. And with a little link underneath. Anonym says, oh my god, a political Monkey Game stream again. Too bad, I don't really have time. No, Anonym doesn't have time. I'm sorry. But look, these streams stay public, so if you really care, you can come back and watch it at your own leisure. But it'd be great to have you. Anyway, I hope you're well, Anonym. I hope you are. It's always a small, beloved community that we have over here in these Monkey Games streams. We push the envelope, that's right. That's what we do. That's what we do. Right into the garbage, but we push it nonetheless. Well, what else are we gonna push? We have to push what people want, okay? We can't rely on good looks alone, especially if Dogarux is part of the podcast. So we need to go where it hurts, and that's what we do. Okay, that's what this show's all about, this channel. I'm definitely not staying up for the Game Awards this year. It's so bad, dude. Like, I find this very fascinating, right? Because, let's be honest, even the E3 streams, right? When there was the Ubisoft show or the Microsoft show or whatever, they always sucked balls. They were always cringeworthy, and afterwards we were underwhelmed. I think there was Maybe 1 or 2 shows in the history of these media press shows were like, oh, that was actually not too bad. I like this and this. But overall, I was always underwhelmed. So the E3 shows were already like, ugh, it's kind of sucks. But then it got worse, dude. It got worse with the Game Awards. Like, those shows suck so much more. Like, disproportionately more. It is crazy. Oh, I saw his shadow first. I should have had that kill, dude. It is crazy, and I just find it fascinating. There seemed to have been a decline from the time where publishers and, companies, developers maybe would put on proud shows and be like, no, we want to show what we're doing at E3, and we swollen-chested step on the stage to promote our new products. And then it got worse and worse, and it actually, I think they came to the conclusion as well that it mostly backfires. It mostly spawns memes and ridicule. Nobody really looks at the games. Everyone's just like, haha, did you see this guy? How awkwardly he forgot his line or something. So over those 5, 6, 7 years, there was this realization in the publishers and the developers where they're like, actually, we're paying a lot for these shows. We're taking huge risks because they're live sometimes. And in the beginning, then we saw like a dial back to shows like Microsoft does them, right? Where they only do trailers. Maybe in the beginning there was Phil Spencer or someone, Sarah Bond, and she's like, rest in peace, Sarah Bond and Phil Spencer, as CEOs. They're still alive, but... And they would say, here to fund so many games today, all exclusive, 29 games in one show. And then they would just show trailer after trailer. So that was already like the boiled down version of the E3 show, where you remove the parts that could potentially be cringe, like live commentary or commentary in general, right? So they removed all the cringe, tried their best, but even that didn't work. And nobody cares. And you just see 15 trailers and you don't care about a single one. And afterwards people just shit on it. So now it's all gone. Now we don't do this anymore. They do these developer updates sometimes, right? Where they focus in on a game or two. But they don't do these events anymore. And instead we get the Game Awards. Okay, we get Jeff Keighley's version of the E3 presentation, which is freaking awful and 10 times worse. And I mean, when we looked at the E3 presentations, we thought it can't get much worse than this. This sucks. Like, these shows suck every time. It's always underwhelming. And then Jeff Keighley comes in and he just puts it down another notch. Like, he overwhelms you so much with like a 4-hour show that nobody want to watch. Trailer after trailer after trailer. It's just sad, man. It's sad what it has become. Right? I prefer the trailers only approach. I don't, because I do content on YouTube. And those were always a treasure trove of awkwardness and silliness. To be honest, it is on my list for this channel to do a video of like the most awkward and cringeworthy moments of E3. Just we show them, we celebrate them, and we cringe out a little bit to remember, because there are quite a lot. There are a lot. From the original Wii presentation to this YouTuber guy who forgot his statement, like his text. I think he was promoting Forza. I don't know what it was. A racing game. The Crew? Anyway, it was funny. So lots of funny stuff there, and I like it, man. Like, take the risk. Be cringy. Put chubby developers in front of the camera and let them explain why their game is good, I want to see that. I want to see the pain in their eyes. No, I'm joking. But I do appreciate it. I don't hate the trailer-only thing, but give it a bit more soul, mate. Just a little bit more humanity, yeah? And I'm not talking about manatees. The animal. Boom. I'm still collecting headshots. I do need headshots to process this gun, because only then I unlock golden camos. And that's what I'm all about. Okay, I'm about the golden camos. Don't care what gun I use. Anonym says, no, it is not the time. It is not live, but I really hope these streams happen more often in the future. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Listen, the point is, this week I don't work. So that's why I have time. I am using my time now between having to pick the kids up from school. I could also clean the house, right? Which I don't do. I choose to stream, which is probably irresponsible, but there you have it. Okay. I do it for the love of the game. And I love you, Anonym, for dropping by and taking the time out of your hopefully break at work. I'll try to make them happen more often. Okay, I really try. I try my best. Let's go. Yes! That's right. You see that? Smacked him with the back of my gun first, my rifle, and then Didn't take much after that. Let's go. Let's go. Why is it so cool? Oh god, why is it so quiet? Because they're behind me. I'm definitely not staying up for the Game Awards. Tanner Campbell says, you could make your own game list like Rooster Teeth did, which was a huge flop. Your own game list? What do you mean? Like my favorite games? Is that what you're saying? I'm not sure what you mean. What did Rooster Teeth do? I'm not aware that they made their own game list. Yeah. Sorry, I have to keep an eye. I gotta keep an eye on the environment, guys. My life depends on it. I like, by the way, I really like what they do here with these guns. And then they put these filters over it. See that? Like these kind of glass filters. I respect that. I like that. I like that. That's beautiful. Look, see how it filters the rifles. It's a nice effect. It's a nice little effect there. Okay? As a designer, respect it. I mean, a game like Rooster Teeth. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, no, I don't think. But I was always thinking about this. Also, like speaking of game like Rooster Teeth or something. You guys remember when Phil Schafer started this successful Kickstarter? He was like, we're gonna need to make point-and-click games again. And then it became Broken Age, which I think was okay, but not great. But anyway, the point is, he did that, right? And I always thought, well, actually, it would be so cool if he would make a fourth, a fourth wall game about making a game. So the point-and-click game is that you are Tim Schafer, and you have to direct your team, and you have to secure funding, and it's a point-and-click game, but you are Tim Schafer running around and talking to locations, solving puzzles in order to make this game happen that you are already playing. You know what I mean? Like, I thought this would be fun. And like a Rooster Teeth game would be fun as well, where you start like this media empire and you have these characters and you can assign them to certain shows. That'd be fun. Like a machinima respawn simulator. Kind of something like that. That makes no sense. Let's go! Ah, fuck. Every game event is like 5 Souls likes. That's true. That is true. Yes. A bunch of anime-styled games and a few live service shooters, and then just more of the same franchises that we've seen for the last decade or more. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, even till this day, it's got so bad that even till this day, we remember fondly reveals like the Watch Dogs reveal. Because that was just like a completely new franchise. It looked good in the first trailer. It looked ambitious. Like, it had a new idea, and it's like, oh, okay. There's something there. And like, it's gotten so bad that we can't even... Like, we have to remember reveals like Watch Dogs. It's sad. That's quite the simulation game, right? And then at some point, your hit person, Bernie Burns, leaves the company and everything goes downhill. How are you going to save Rooster Teeth now? Buy it now! Rooster Teeth, the simulator. I mean, they should have done that. You know, that would have probably made them some money. With all the original characters, right? You can have Gavin Free and all the people, you can assign them to shows. And now with AI, you could even generate the content. You could be like, oh, here it is. Watch it live. My goodness. Any Rooster Teeth news lately? I don't think so. We have a group over on our Discord where people post news. I haven't seen much. Last thing is that Bernie Burns bought the brand, right? And sat together. He released this video and he sat together with the team. And they were apparently working on something. But since then, nothing. It is, look, I think they could make it work, right? If it's the core crew of people like Bernie Burns and Barbara Dunkelman and Gavin Free and like just these likable characters. I think like if they would, for example, just start a new YouTube channel with podcast format, that would definitely be a success. There is no doubt. Even they don't call it Rooster Teeth. If it's the core 5-6 people or 10 people, whatever, they would definitely get like successful and make money with that. But it is a struggling landscape. It is a struggling landscape, you know, to be relevant in this world. Now we like of video games and video game comedy, gameplay comedy specifically, right? Like machinimas. Oh, look, it's my gameplay. They decided I was the best. I'm the best in this game. Boom, see that? Gave him the stock in the face. Bomb. Then 1 bullet is enough. It's done. He's done. Pro gamer. Okay, that's what they call me. Show me your final camera, Doga Rocks. That's right, you don't have one. Oh, never mind. Yeah, there you go. See, we're talking about Rooster Teeth. This is still a Rooster Teeth channel. Smash like for Rooster Teeth. Yeah, look, I don't know if anything will ever come back. And at some point, there's also a point to be made about them missing the momentum. All the people who used to watch Rooster Teeth when they were young, they grow old. And I'm not sure you still want Gavin Free playing Halo and making dick jokes or something when you're 43, 45. Maybe you do for a while because it's nostalgic, but it's not gonna, you know, they need a different product. Whatever Rooster Teeth would be now would have to be quite significantly different to what Rooster Teeth was back in the day, so. I remember the Watch Dogs 1 reveal. The game looked insane, right? Jeff and Gavin still do stuff. They do? Okay. Oh, when Gavin does the slow-mo guys thing, which is like, it's incredible. They just upload one video. It's like 10 million views. Okay. You don't need to do much more this month or for the next 2 months, for that matter, probably. You know, so he's just making a lot of money with that. That's fair. Jeff and... oh, they have their own gaming channels. I didn't know this, actually, Fabius M. I thought they are retired from gaming, but... Lawrence, of course. Bruce and Lawrence, Funhouse. But that's really not, for me, in my brain, the core Rooster Teeth gang. You know what I mean? That was always Funhouse. That was always Inside Gaming and stuff. I get it. I get how it's connected, but it's a different thing. I think Rooster Teeth would be successful with a new audience. For me, I always compare them to what was, and that's probably not fair. Yeah, that's right. They will always have to live up to these new standards, you know, this new expectation we have to whatever we want it to be in 2026. And Bernie Burns knows this, you know, and he wouldn't go out there and put like something out there that sucks, I think. At least he would try his best to avoid that. Let's see if anything ever comes of it. But yeah, Favis M is correct. Like, if you see these shows, Souls-like games that feel like that. Maybe you do a cleaning stream with some politics. I could do that, but then I'd be would show you guys and reveal my messy home. I have 2 children. I don't live in a big place. And you can imagine, it gets messy quickly. So if I clean everything up, 2 days later, it looks like a bomb exploded in my living room. It's unfortunately the reality I live in, but that's fine. It's kids. I try my best. But I should clean a little bit. I'm planning it for the week, because I do have this week off and I really want to use this time. My mom is coming soon, right? A little inside monkey knowledge here. So my mom is coming to visit, and obviously I want to make sure it's somewhat acceptable levels of cleanliness for my mom, who lives very clean. Everything has to be always in order. It's German, you know? It's German people. Tanner says, will there ever be a Call of Duty that doesn't have Nuketown? Well, it feels this way right now because the last 2 were Black Ops games, and they'd obviously always have Nuketown. But I remember when Nuketown first came out, right? The first version of this map. And I was like, ugh, this sucks, you know? I prefer the container one from Modern Warfare. Shipment, I think it's called. I prefer that. It's even smaller, even messier. I was never the biggest fan of Nuketown. It's just a pure grind map, right? You can farm quick kills if you want to level a weapon. But it's not fun. I personally feel it's not fun. But you know, what do I know? People will heavily agree there, obviously, with me. Oh, there they are. Oh, shit. Resident Evil 9. Yeah, Blakey was talking about it in the beginning of the stream. He's been playing it. He says it's absolutely extraordinary. He says it's a great game. He's having a lot of fun. And that's what I read everywhere online as well. Gaming outlets as well as the gamers themselves give it great ratings. And Rust was my favorite. Yeah, even Rust, I agree. Rust is better. It does have the verticality with the tower in the middle. I prefer Rust over Nuketown, for sure. I don't know. I just don't like it. I just don't like the layout of the map. It's not really for me. And to be honest, I think initially it was one of these... Ugh, I guess we have to do another quick map. What about this thing, you know, that they put in there? And then it became this huge phenomenon. It's like, oh my god, Nuketown. It's cult, bro. It's like, it's Soul Call of Duty. It's like, shut the fuck up. Do something new. How about that? Why do we not get like a new Nuketown with every single game? And I'm talking about a new map, not a remake of this. Like a map of this size. You know, come up with something creative. You have how many employees? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, they should let me run Call of Duty. I would clean that place up. You know, with my German charm. And get the ladies while I do it, obviously. You know how it is. You know how we roll. But yeah, Rust was fun. There were a few of these smaller maps. But people seem to treat Nuketown like a deity or something. It's a holy, untouchable thing, like the Bible to some Call of Duty players. It's just an easy win, you know, because Call of Duty has suffered in terms of popularity and player numbers. And you put a Nuketown in there. It's easy, and it's a win. They did have... Is this still the... no, it's not the... They had a version of Nuketown that was basically skinned like Fallout. It had a Fallout skin. I think this is not it anymore, though. Changed again. Let's go. I feel like in early Call of Duty days, every game shipped with new maps. Now every game is reskinned then. 100%. I hate this too. I hate this so much. It's so annoying. Need a coffee so I can type. Yeah, there you go. To have that coffee, bro. Otherwise, none of this makes any sense. I'm joking. Oh shit. I'm getting a call. Ah, fuck. Now I have to mute my microphone. Hold on a second. There you go. It's professional stream. Okay. Now you guys can wonder forever who I just spoke to on the phone. But it's a real life phone call. Anyway, we have... What do we have? Let's say 10 minutes. We do 10 more minutes. Maybe one game after this. And then we'll call it a day. Okay, that's the monkey stream for the next 8 months. I'm joking. I try to do more. If I have time, I love to stream on this channel. But I need to have the time. Nuke to Cortis was Blood Gulches to Halo. But yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Fair point. We're calling about your vehicle's warranty. It was not a spam call. No. It's all good. It's all good. More professional than normal seeing you as you intentionally muted yourself this time. Well, okay. I was really checking that I was muted. Because sensitive information was discussed. Sneaky! Hiding behind that car there. But yeah, of course it's a professional stream. You know me. You know how I roll. Let's plonk this bomb here. Right, little mine. Let them come. Let them come. There they are. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go. Ah, come on, man. That's my aim is slightly off. I don't know what it is. Also, this gun feels more like you're shooting popcorn at enemies rather than bullets. Seems like they're eating up a lot of it. Let's go. Come on, man. We've got the car. See what I mean? It's not even fun. This map's not even fun. I'm not having fun playing this game right now. I'm insulted and slightly angry. Whoop, 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 whoop. But yeah, I mean, in general, you're right, Tanner, Campbell. I remember this as well. Like, when Modern Warfare 2 came out, they sold the map separately, right? In these so-called stimulus packages, which then had like 4 new multiplayer maps in them. Each map was new. Each map was different. They had, you know, they were somewhat creative. It would be, I don't know, in shopping centers, in theme parks, derelict theme parks. It was not just like, oh, look, another industrial secret compound or something. So I loved it. There was more there at the time. It has to be said, though, that now we're getting the maps free. I do respect that. you know, again, we had to pay what it was, like $9.99 or something for 5 new maps at the time. I was such a big Modern Warfare 2 fan that I did pay this. I did pay it for the new maps. But then you have a divided community because half the people don't have the maps because they didn't pay. So then, you know, you have 2 playlists at all times, right? So they needed to change it, make sure that everyone has every map so that it allows for everyone to find better lobbies, which is nice. So I'm not complaining, but the maps that we do get now are often reheated. And not the best maps even, right? Not even the best maps that they are reheating, in my opinion. Alright, alright. Well, at least I got a 1.0 KD. I'm a professional gamer, okay? That's all I can say. Well, well, well. Then I have to pick up the kids in a minute because I want to take a shower before I pick up the kids. Because I'm a bit stinky. You can't smell me, but I'm stinky right now. And I know the lady's gonna freak out. They're like, oh my god, he's stinky. I'm so into this. Women are not into stinky men. Okay, let me just put this out there. I'm joking. And no women are watching anyway. You know how it is. So. Tanner says, I feel like buying the maps was the big thing before Fortnite made microtransactions so popular. That's true. That is true. The time when the stimulus packages happened for Modern Warfare, they were experimenting around, right? They were experimenting with different monetization models. Like, and now they ended up on the Battle Pass. And to be honest, I'm not even that much against the Battle Pass. I obviously don't buy it. My son goes crazy over his Brawl Pass. Okay, he's like, Dad, buy me the Brawl Pass, buy me the Brawl Pass. This is all I hear all day. So for the kids, it works like freaking heroin. But for me, it doesn't. And I don't need to buy it. I can still compete in the game. I don't really have a noticeable disadvantage. I just don't look as cool and fancy as all the other people. And I can live with that, personally. So there's that. All right, fine. We're not playing another round. But I'll hang out a bit more with you guys. We can chat. And then I will wash my body and pick up children from schools. That's what I shall be doing. Look at this. Look here. So they're showing off. Here's the show-off post from Marathon on Twitter. Marathon Server Slam data. 9.1 kills. Runners killed. Okay, so that means players killed. Assassin, most popular shell. I don't know what these things are, but you can see 16 million total deaths. Got a bit of a graphic here. Okay, that is, as usual, hard to read with their interface. But yeah, it's big. It's huge. It's a huge success. 1.3 matches where no one infiltrate exfilled is insane. Oh, okay. 1.3 people. 1.3 matches. Nobody made it out. There's no winner in those matches. It's a small number. Anyway, there you have it. Was it Fortnite? Was it Fortnite doing now after licensing every Under the Sun a few years ago? So yeah, they still do this. I don't know what their latest thing is. They had The Simpsons recently, right? Where you run, then the map looks like Springfield. I mean, they do this very well, and you have no idea how much money that makes them. It is absolutely out of control how much money Fortnite makes Epic. So why not give people what they want? My son is not into it, and his friends are also not into it. They are more into Roblox. And they're into Brawl Stars. Okay, that seems to be the two big ones for them. But it's still a huge thing and they make a lot of money, so fair enough. I don't know what their next thing gonna be. But Fortnite perfected it, right? They have so many little goodies and cosmetics you can put on that people actually spend that money. Simpsons is eye-catching for me. I saw it too and it looked great, like running around in Springfield in this cartoony world. Visiting the house, right? The famous house and locations, Quickie Mart. But it's Fortnite. I mean, Fortnite is not even that bad of a game. I played it for a while with some friends. But it's okay. It's just one of the many other games, you know? That's how it feels. But I'm not hating on Fortnite. There are worse games than Fortnite. In my opinion. Just trying to see if I can... God, I'm glad I'm not publicly scrolling right now. Things are turning up in my stream, my Twitter timeline when you search for Fortnite that are not legal on stream. Jesus Christ, dude. What's going on with the Fortnite community? Every third post is like sexualized. Anyway, I'm excited for the new Lord of the Rings game whenever that comes out in like 5 years. Yes, I did see this too. It does look good. I agree. That looked cool. If you're a Lord of the Rings fan, maybe it can be for Lord of the Rings what Hogwarts Legacy, was that what the name was for Harry Potter, right? Like a very good adaptation of that material where you can explore Hogwarts or whatever. I'm not a Harry Potter person, but the whole community loved it. So we deserve a good Lord of the Rings game. And I think they're claiming an open world that basically stretches all the way from the Elf Village or whatever, the Hobbit Village to Gondor or whatever the hell it is, you know, where you have to bring the ring. So it's like a big open world journey experience, which could be super cool. It could be very cool. And these skins are exclusively limited, right? Yes. Ready Mister. I think your name is Ready Mister. I didn't read it out. I apologize previously. So Fortnite, you have to buy them. If you want to have a cool skin, you need to buy it. It's not expensive. It's like $4.99, and then you look like Peter Griffin or Homer Simpson. And it comes with a little gun as well. And then that probably comes never back. So that's now linked in your account. And there are certain skins in Fortnite that cost money, where people say, yeah, I pay you this much for your account. You know, to take it over, because I want these rare items you collected 2 years ago. So there's that. Hogwarts Legacy was great. See, people loved it. Good to catch you and love this talk about gaming. Thank you, Mr. Saturn. I appreciate it. Well, I'm going to have to end the stream now, though. I'm very short on time. But you know what? Maybe tonight I'll stream a bit more. It's possible, because I do have time tonight. Let's see. And I have nothing really planned. And if I sit here and just play silly games, I might stream. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. Can you see the new Fable game recapturing any of the magic from the OG series? I never played the OG Fable, so I'm the wrong person to talk to, I'm afraid. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I'll do another stream soon. Stay tuned, smash like, do the things. But for now, I'm out. I love you.